How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more major ARK news. Community Crunch 407. And we've got quite a bit of stuff to cover. Even though it's a fairly shorter crunch. And excuse me, I've got some hiccups I'm still getting over this morning. I know I've had the hiccups. I always get them when I cover major ARK news. I don't know why. I know a lot of people in the comments complain about my voice. They say I don't sound professional. They say I sound weird. They say I need to write a script for this stuff. And all that. They say I need to start or stop doing the ums and yeah and well and all that good stuff. But this is how I naturally speak. So, just saying, how I naturally speak on a YouTube channel that is private and personally owned by myself. I'm just saying, putting that message out there. Just putting that message out there, okay? Just saying, just addressing the comments. Because I still get those comments, even though I've been doing this for quite some time. I still get some of those comments. I find it not frustrating, but funny. I find it quite funny. I also find it funny how people comment on videos and they don't. Okay, before we get into the ARK news, here's the thing. Here's a question. Do any of you look at the dates that videos were published before you watch the video? Or at some point when you watch the video to see if it might be outdated? Because I still get some stuff where people are saying old stuff about ARK and stuff. I'm like, did you look at the date that video was published? Did you consider the fact that it might be outdated? I don't know. But anyway, let's get into the community crunch. So as we approach the June release of the Center, as well as the ongoing remaster of Aberration, ooh, I'm excited to hear that, and the future of Bob's Tall Tales, our team remains dedicated to continually improving the live game experience. And sorry about that, text message. While we are excited about our upcoming projects, we are also diligently working to enhance our current gameplay features and content. Now here's something I'm both excited about and concerned about. So it says June release of the Center, but it no longer says June 3rd. And there's been some speculations in the comments in a previous video of mine saying that, yeah, they won't make it June 3rd. You know, they may make it in June, but they may not make it June 3rd, you know? So the fact that they're no longer saying June 3rd is making me speculate just a little bit that it might be postponed to later in June. And if it's postponed to later in June, you know, that's one thing. But if it's significantly pushed back, that's not gonna go over well. Because when people heard how far Scorched Earth got pushed back, that wasn't very well received. When they heard that the Center was delayed, that wasn't very well received. Of course, when the Center was delayed, we had no idea that a partner of Wildcard was working on the Center. That Wildcard themselves were not working on the Center. So, guess their partners weren't living up to Wildcard's expectations, all that stuff. But the fact that they also mention Aberration, yes, they mentioned Bob's Tall Tales, but the fact they also mentioned Aberration makes me suspect, will Aberration possibly, now this is just speculation, this is pure speculation, there's no facts to back this up, but is Aberration possibly going to be ready before the center? Are the partners with Wildcard who are working on the center falling down on the job? I mean, you never know. But, because we don't know too much about this partner company, they actually said that their partners did not live up to their expectations, and that's why they pushed the center from February all the way back to June. And it looks like we have this pattern that Aberration is expected sometime in August, maybe September, if you take a look at the roadmap. So I'm going to make a temporary assumption that every 3.5 months or so we might get a new map, if that's the pattern we're going with. I could be completely wrong, don't quote me, this isn't fact, but this is just an estimation that I'm going on. So I'm just curious to see if my hypothesis will be supported with the release of the center in June, or refuted with the delay of the center. So who knows? And it will be refuted if the center is delayed until past June, or if Aberration comes out beforehand. So, just saying. But let's see, what do we have here? Oh, more good news. We have a major version patch and certification, which will enable premium mods on console. Along with premium mods, we're looking forward to a load of fixes and some balance tweaks we've added in this patch. These include an oft-requested buff to Black Pearls and Deathworms, a nerf to the overly excited Scorched Earth weather events, a fix for bees, a fix for the Thyla jump, Fire Wyvern breath tweaks, along with general game fixes and dozens more. Hang tight, the patch should drop next week if it passes certification. So, this is really good. The overly excited Scorched weather events. Finally, I will be able to do more on Scorched Earth, because I will not constantly be trapped inside my base by a sandstorm. I will be able to travel more often. Not just make short hops to get metal and crystal and obsidian and silica pearls. I will be able to travel. I will be able to do more taming. Thyla jump, I can prioritize Thylas, which is, excuse me again, those dang hiccups. Yeah, I'll be able to prioritize Thylas, because when I saw the Thyla jump issue, I was like, you know what? Not going to get Thyla for Scorched Earth. I'm just going to skip the Thyla. Thylas used to be helpful, but you know what? I'm going to skip them. I'm going to get something else. You know, I might get a better pig. I might get a really good terror bird. You know, something. Or, yeah, you know what I mean. Sure, Thylas are good at scaling walls and all that, but once you get a flyer, you don't really need a Thyla to scale walls. But anyway, long story short, I'm looking forward to that patch, because I'll finally be able to do more on Scorched Earth. But here are the mods coming to console. Svartalheim. I know a lot of people are excited about Svartalheim making it to console. So yeah, console, you will finally get Svartalheim. The weekly mod Spotlight, which is, you know, the same thing as always. You know, until there's a new map out, it's always just mods or really helpful patches that we're able to do. So that they're able to do. So yeah. The Omega Ascended looks interesting. I may actually watch some videos on that. So, but as you know, I'm not much of a mod person, but if I need a mod for like Gigantoraptor, like obviously I will have that mod going. But for creating new playthroughs, at the time, I'm still thinking about it. Then you got the Sky Islands premium mod. And then these premium mods, feel free to pause the video at any moment to read it. Arcpocalypse has been wiped. The next wipe will be on May 24th. And then here are your bonus rates through the 29th. And then we have our community corner. And this pyramid looks so good. Oh, I love this pyramid. Love it. Wish I could build something that good. My bases are creative, but not that creative. And then we have our classic fan art. I love seeing the fan art. Wonder what the photo modes are looking like this week. Oh, that's cool. That's also pretty cool. How is probably cheat spawned on the island, I'm assuming. Yeah, because that is definitely the island, so it's probably cheat spawned on the island. Oh, the classic spur. Yeah, of course you have to get a shot at the spur. And then your wagon, and then your train, and enjoy your weekend. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the news. Like I said, I'm speculating over the Center and Aberration release dates. So, and from the sounds of it, you know, the Center should be the first non-canon map. Aberration will probably follow it. So I'm assuming, the pattern I'm assuming to see is, from now on, I'm assuming to see a pattern of non-canon, canon, non-canon, canon, and that just keeps going. That's just what I'm assuming. Again, there's no hard evidence. You know, the roadmap is not set in stone. If you come across the roadmap, you will see that it's not set in stone. It is subject to change. So yeah, but anyway, that's going to do it for this week's ARK News. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this crunch. What do you think about map release dates? Do you think the Center will be released sometime in June? Do you think Aberration will meet its release date, which currently is being speculated sometime in the late summer or early fall of this year? Who knows? I'm still speculating over it. But yeah, that is pretty much it. And let me emphasize, yeah, yeah, I know, I just have to do that for all the Karens in the comments, okay? Any Karens in the comments section, had to do that for you. Just for you. Especially for you.